Well, I was the first one at this dog park when it was built in 1949. Now, they didn't call it a dog park then, okay? At that time, it was just a sand lot where the boys used to. It was kind of dangerous. I mean, they played baseball, but it was rough kids in those days. They'd throw the ball. The ball, it was a regular baseball, but they put nails in it. So if you were in the outfield and it got lost in the sun, and it would hit you in the face and it would tear your cheek off. Eventually, over time, it became a dog park that you see today. Now it's been enlarged and improved. I was the first one to bring the dog. It wasn't even an official park. It was just me bringing my dog, Mr. Muggsy. I was bringing my dog, Mr. Muggsy, down here every day. I was the first one for the first 5 years. I would sit there alone and eat my sandwich, and Mr. Muggsy would just wander around by himself, catching butterflies, chasing butterflies. So over time, people would bring their dogs, and it was much better. Mr. Muggsy made some friends, and I was able to meet some people in the neighborhood. I had no idea they even lived in the area. I mean, it's funny, you lead your life, and you don't know who. I mean, you might live next door to somebody or 3 doors down maybe, for 35, 40 years, and then you meet them at the dog park, and it's like they're brand new friends. And as you get to know them, you say, "Oh, you're living over on Forester? Well, I live on Forester." And it turns out they live like 3 doors away. Now, after you get to know them, generally you don't want to know them, okay? Because there are a lot of crazy people on my street, and so I come here to get away from them, to be honest with you. At my age, listen, you get to my age, you just don't have the patience anymore. When you're younger, you think, oh, maybe this person might help my career, or this person. You get to be older and you're done. And so you just don't care anymore. And so it's just me and Muggsy again. So these days we tend to stay to ourselves over in the corner. I read poetry on my Kindle, and Muggsy has his own Kindle. It's called the Kindle Pup, and he reads his own books on the Kindle. His favorite books that he reads on his Kindle Pup are, number 1, A Dog's Purpose, number 2, A Dog's Journey. People tell me that these books have been made into major motion pictures. He loves them. Mr. Muggsy loves these books. So A Dog's Purpose, A Dog's Journey, A Dog Hitchhikes to the Beach, A Dog Goes Surfing, and the 5th one in the series, A Dog Gets a Job as a Bus Driver.